Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Resident Evil 5. I have to remember the number. We're going through the DLC, and it's a little bit of a disappointment so far. I feel like we're halfway through. We haven't fought anybody. We see this blood everywhere.
And when have we ever been that lucky?
Like, there's all these torture devices in Spencer's manor, which we're now not even really in Spencer's manor. So I would say, we've transitioned to something else. These guys aren't even wiggling, so on the scale of Resident Evil potential zombies, and they're not even that high. Yeah, this just feels like Spencer killed a bunch of people. He wasn't even torturing them or testing them. Yeah. So killing rats is good for my pocketbook. We're getting these points, and I'm not sure that they're worth it. It looks pretty decomposed. Here's a good old-fashioned barrel. Are there any medallions to shoot? I'm probably not moving very carefully. I guess this is where he kept his test subjects. Like, how do you make Wesker children from this? And why is this not in Umbrella? Like, why not a laboratory? Jill is at least a little bit better at breaking crates, I suppose. I don't know what was going on here, but it's obviously quite barbaric. So, a couple of people just ran by. So, it'd be kind of funny if there actually wasn't any zombies in this game. It was just really emaciated prisoners. We're gonna go through there eventually. Where did Jill go? Apparently Jill decided to start shooting people without me.
This is why it smells so bad. Be careful.
Like, I can't even see it, so let's just work my way. I'm gonna just work my way until I'm looking directly at the thing. Alright. That's something new? Alright. We got some zombies to kill. Where is he? Not too bad. So I am playing this on easy, to be fair. But that is a narrow area too. Like, I would not generally expect a... Let's go ahead and reload. Like, no stomping on people. Man, you really have to get in the inside of these. I wasn't expecting that, obviously. Wait, so if that is the right direction, I thought I was going the wrong direction.
You bailed me out back there.
Are you gonna die or what? I've already got like 10,000 points. Okay. Kind of a tight, narrow section. At least now, after 30 minutes of not doing anything in the Spencer Mansion, we have built it up and we're actually playing a Resident Evil game. More action, puzzles, collectibles. Like, I hear the music, I don't see anything. And she's just grabbing that stuff while this guy is over here. And since he's over there, I'll just shoot him in his gooey shoulder. These bullets are doing damage, I think. Where is she? So you coming down, Jill, or are you just up there forever?
Come on,
Roger.
Interesting, she decided to jump across, and there might have been something worth collecting there.
I need ammo.
Take this.
She's not even using her gun that often. In all seriousness, kind of like Sheva, she's giving your partners guns. Seems to be mostly
Come on,
Roger. Okay.
an unnecessary exercise. And hopefully nothing attacks me or opens the floor. Oh, we've now got the jail key. Let's see. Anything to shoot in this area? Now, I said before, I've never actually played Resident Evil 1, so, nor watched someone play it all the way through, so I do think this feels like this might be new content. And I'm still not sure that this isn't just a remake of the Spencer Mansion. Like, canonically, in the story, Spencer had a mansion built like his old mansion, just out of very high ability from being rich. Let's see. Well, that gun is done. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Looks like something can fit there.
Take this.
Like,
I owe you one.
combine this with this. Request this back.
Use this.
Combine this with this. Give this to her.
Thanks.
She's not doing a terrible job. Depending on how long this game is, we may come back and find that she's wasted all the health stuff, but for the most part, she's right when she heals me. I am about to die. I'm not wearing any kind of armor or anything that I should be wearing. And I don't think you can purchase any kind of armor. That being said, in the main game, purchasing armor was a ridiculous waste of time. 1,600 points. Alright. And see, I'm hoping this is kind of the end of everything.
Go!
Hit this guy hard. Shoot him. I've just used the last bit of my grenades.
Come on!
Roger.
Alright, let's see. I guess I could have used the proximity mines if I knew they were coming. I need to be a little careful. Depending on how much more game is here, I'm gonna run out of bullets. But I don't really think there is that much more game. Like, Resident Evil is kind of the master of sending you in circles and having you end up in different areas.
I'm fine,
But
but I lost most of my gear.
seriously?
Same here. Alright, try to find a way out of there, and I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Copy that. Watch your back.
So, yeah, I lost everything. Except for my knife. One flash grenade. One health. Now, I'm not gonna say that Resident Evil 6... Was that a snake that just made that sound, or was that a person? Like, I don't think RE6 was really in the wrong to go in a different direction with the African stuff story. Like, I don't think at all that this should have been RE6. But on the other hand, no, I do think, that's exactly what I think actually, is RE6 should have been this game. RE5 is fine as it is. So there is one of those guys. And let's get out of the water and try not to get his attention. Crank. So I don't know if I'm like, she's got nothing and I've got nothing. And these like doorways feel like they're designed in such a way to break when he attacks or somebody else attacks through a wall. Like, how in the world is anybody going to survive this? Let's go and give. Oh, come on. Can I not give?
You bailed me out back there.
So both of us have one flash grenade and one thing. And there's no assist boost up in these areas. It definitely feels though like this path is secondary to Chris's path. I ran into things that would have made more sense. On my path. And I don't see a reason to jump down there yet. I think we may jump down there. See, this is a red light. And we've got the crank red. And then ready to trap.
We can take them all out with this.
So I've got to go convince these guys to run in here and then run around. Might as well equip. How many guys are there, by the way? Just one? Are you coming? Follow me, guys. You coming? Are you in there?
Got it.
And the Sun Eater Serpent Shard. I And another flash grenade. Just make sure I know what the flash grenade will do. And if I insert one slate, that will open the path. Is that what I'm ready to do and want to do? Like, I saw another thing. A blue crank hole. And yet, I haven't seen a blue crank. And I think this path just takes us kind of in circles. So let's go ahead and insert this and see what happens. Like, maybe nothing happens. I guess nothing happens. I guess you just leave. Maybe we come back this way. But I kind of question that. And I suppose if I do this, I can see the map. We don't have our guns. Certainly. So unless somebody shows up as far as a storefront to purchase more guns, this really does feel like we're just at the end. Alright, seriously, game? How am I supposed to hit this? I guess I have to come back. And the game just desperately wants me to. There we go. One very precious bullet.
Take it.
Okay.
You take that.
Take it.
Roger.
You armor up. And see, we kind of needed guns to be at the end of the game because we have to get to this cutscene where we have guns. You know, just as for good story writing, I like the idea of RE5 having Sheva as a new character instead of Jill, who is already an established character and friend of Chris. Alright, so now it's time for the fun. And he's about to punch me and hurt me very badly. Like, so badly, one hit kill. So, fighting Wesker, he'll just dodge bullets.
You got me out back there.
And he'll just keep dodging. There we go. And she's trying really hard to like nothing is working. Like, she's got all the...
Go!
Okay. I owe you one.
Like, even the knife attacks won't do anything. Like... Wow, she just healed herself from over there.
I need ammo.
Let's see. How about we request these?
Take this.
Like, why she has the flash grenades when I need them? I don't know. So, the secret here is his eyes. Like, his eyes can't handle being flashed. I think.
I need ammo.
Come on!
I'm gonna say no.
And, like, you're not supposed to just stand by the door and, like,
I can right now.
like, hit him. And I don't see any medallions to shoot. I don't see anything to really do. I just want to empty my gun, so, like, we're both out of bullets now. Like, all we're doing is knife attacks. Hook them. Like,
Help me out here.
like, we gotta keep this guy going. And we took him out. Just knife him.
Are you trying to make me angry?
And that's all. How I had bullets then, I don't know. They magically add bullets again. I get the idea of this DLC needing a boss fight, but in all seriousness, like, since we had already seen that Wesker doesn't die here, and we kind of knew that because we've already played RE5, and almost anybody who's played this will have already played RE5. It's kind of redundant. It would have been better if there was a whole section where we fought one more monster creature while Wesker watched, and then it came back to this cutscene. In all fairness, though, the cutscene, this part, is the important part. Walking around Spencer's mansion for about 5 minutes isn't that great. And trying to do a full-on reboot of Resident Evil 1 isn't that... isn't what they accomplished here, definitely. They barely only started on it. It's kind of just a teaser for the remake of Resident Evil 1 that came years later. So now if I play single player, I could play on amateur, and I could play as Jill, which, who cares, honestly. Like, that's not enough of a reason to do anything. And we unlocked Chris and Jill. I guess I'm rather happy that Sheva, if that's a wrong Sheva to pick, but Sheva didn't get completely outshone by the Lost in Nightmares. The only thing I would have liked to do is you have a DLC where you play as Chris and Jill in the past. You have Desperate Escape where Josh, a kind of small-time character, and Jill play together. But there's no third DLC that I think there should be for Josh and Sheva to play together. Where just like two characters, what happened in their past. And yes, I suppose they would have to fight some kind of zombies, but so maybe they don't fight in the past. Maybe you'd have to do it in the future. Now, running through all of that, didn't do anything. I don't have any exchange points, so it gave me a score, but the score is not. It's not towards the purchase of anything. Well, it was short enough that I don't feel terrible about that. So that leaves Desperate Escape, and if Desperate Escape is just an hour of content, I would be very frustrated if I had played Resident Evil 5 and then gotten this DLC and paid even $5 for it, because it really is only an hour experience. But if I got it for free, then there's really nothing you can complain about there. Like, I am a little disappointed that I didn't get bonus points for that. That does mean that I would have to play the game more and find more medallions to try and purchase more things, which, as you can see, there's a ton of things to purchase. Not that any of it's really important. A second playthrough almost is mandatory in Resident Evil 5. Even if you really did pay $5 for Resident Evil, for that DLC, the rest of the game gives you so much. At least by the time you get to the Gold Edition. I don't know. Maybe if this came out in 2018, it almost certainly would be full of all kinds of microtransactions. In fact, I just installed an Assassin's Creed game where I had to install one key for the main game, another key for the multiplayer, another key for one piece of DLC, another key for another piece of DLC. And because it goes, because that game goes through Uplay, that's a nightmare. Not a great experience, to be fair, but not terrible. It's just really short and devoid of zombies. I would have expected a zombie in every single room we were in, or some kind of danger in every single room I was in, instead of having just characters, new monsters actually, that we don't see in the rest of the game. That's kind of the worst part, is those monsters in that DLC do not show up in any other part of the game that I know of so far. Definitely not the main game. And they don't show up in Resident Evil 6. And they don't show up in Resident Evil 7. So somebody programmed monsters and it wasn't even necessary. Or it probably was underused. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me, send me a game, send me a Steam code, send me a game through Steam. That helps a lot more than trying to run ads. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.